Hi everyone, this is Dr. Sabina Hussain Syed in Genba Sopan Rao Mose College of Pharmacy, Assistant Professor, Department of Pharmacognosy. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Cognosy Made Easy. In today's lecture, we are going to study about another indole alkaloid, Nux vomica. Before that, I request everyone to subscribe my YouTube channel Cognosy Made Easy. So let's begin today's topic. Nux vomica. Synonym for the Nux vomica is crowfig. This synonym, crowfig, it is not matching with that of plant scientific name. So we have to remember that Nux vomica synonym is crowfig. And Siemens strychnine is also another synonym, but it is matching with that of the plant genus name Strychnus. So we can avoid this synonym. Okay. So synonym Nux vomica, it is crowfig. Next, coming to the biological source, three things we have to remember very well: that plant part which is going to be used in isolation of the two constituents, next plant name and family. So here in the Nux vomica we can see that these are the dried ripe seeds. So the plant part we are going to use is dried ripe seeds, and the plant name is Strychnus nux vomica, belonging to family Loganiaceae. So this Nux vomica is obtained from the ripe seeds, and the percentage of alkaloids, as we can see, this plant also has this low amount of alkaloids, that is only 1.2 percentage. Okay, 1.2 percentage. Now coming to the macroscopical characters of this Nux vomica, if you see the color of this seeds, it is greenish brown in color, and the order is orderless. No specific order is going to be there, but taste, it is intensely bitter. The most bitter alkaloid is Nux vomica. Now shape, size, it is 10 to 30 millimeter in diameter and 4 to 6 mm in thickness. This size and this thickness is not that much important with that of GPAT, but shape is most important. The shape is disc shape. Nux vomica obtained from Strychnus nux vomica, the seeds are going to be disc shape, where it is going to have a concavo-convex surface. Concavo, inside there will be a depression, and convex outside. So concavo-convex surface is going to be present in the Nux vomica. The shape is used to identify the adulterant. So the Nux vomica seeds are disc in shape. Next, most important thing in the microscopical character is, if you perform transfer section of this seed, you can observe lignified trichomes in the seeds. That's the characteristic feature of the Strychnus nux vomica. And in that, the calcium oxalate crystals and starch grains are absent in the seeds. So in the seeds of Nux vomica, disc shape with lignified trichomes is most important. Now we can see that adulterants. So why I have mentioned adulterants here itself in the macroscopical character means we can easily distinguish the adulterant based upon the microscopical characters. As we can see that here Strychnus nux vomica seeds are disc in shape, but the adulterant, which is Nux blanda, okay, that is regular in shape. Whereas potatorum, which is the most important adulterant in case of Strychnus nux vomica, Strychnus potatorum. If you see the seeds here, the seeds of this potatorum are the yellow in color. As compared to Nux vomica, Strychnus nux vomica, these are yellow in shape, potatorum. And one most important characteristic feature is that this potatorum doesn't have any strychnine or brucine as their chemical constituents. They do not have the strychnine and brucine. Instead of that, it is going to have an alkaloid diabolane. Diabolane, which is absent in Strychnus nux vomica. But the adulterant is going to have diabolane, but strychnine and brucine are absent. And one most important characteristic feature of this potatorum is that in India, these seeds are going to use as water purifier. Okay, water purifier. What they are going to do, they are going to take the seeds and they rub these seeds inside the pot, mud pot. Okay, now this after rubbing inside the mud pot, these seeds are going to sediment all the suspended particles present in the water. So this is used to clear the water. So that's why other name of this potatorum is the clearing nuts. Other name is clearing nuts. So adulterants are Nux blanda and potatorum. Potatorum is also known as clearing nuts as it is used to clear the water. Okay. Next, it contains diabolin as the alkaloid but not strychnine, brucin. So these characteristics can be used to identify the adulterants. Okay. Next, after macroscopical character, next coming to the chemical constituent present in the Nux vomica. You can see the most important chemical constituent present in the Strychnos nux vomica is strychnine and brucin. Strychnine and brucin. Along with this strychnine and brucin, it also consists of, the seeds also consist of vomicin, alpha colubrin, pseudostrychnine and strychnine. These are the major chemical constituents that are going to be present in the Strychnos nux vomica. When you see the structures of strychnine and brucin, okay, there is only a difference of methoxy groups in the 9th and 10th position. In strychnine, there are no methoxy groups, whereas in brucin, it consists of 2 methoxy group at the 9th and 10th position. So, we can say that this is, brucin is a dimethoxy derivative of strychnine. Dimethoxy derivative of strychnine. Now, if you see, in case with respect to toxicity, strychnine is more toxic than brucin. Okay. Strychnine is more toxic than brucin. But in case of bitterness, brucin is most bitter than the strychnine. This is 4 times more bitter than the strychnine. So, brucin, B and bitterness. So, brucin is for bitterness, toxicity is more for strychnine. And the difference between these two chemical structure is that addition of 2 methoxy group at the 9th and 10th position. Now, apart from strychnine and brucin, the minor chemical constituent it consists of isostrychnine, enoxystrychnine, protostrychnine, beta colubrin and novacin. Beta colubrin and novacin. These are all the minor chemical constituents. Major chemical constituent contain alpha colubrin, minor contains of beta colubrin. Now, as this is an alkaloidal drug, but Nux vomica also contain a glycoside known as loganin. How can we remember this one? Loganin consists of, loganin is a glycoside present in Nux vomica because Nux vomica belongs to the family Loganiaceae. So, loganin is a glycoside. This is how you can remember. Okay. Next, coming to the chemical test. So, strychnine, when reacting with Mandelin's reagent chemical composition is ammonium metavandate dissolved in 100 ml of concentrated sulfuric acid. So, when the strychnine is reacting with ammonium vandate and sulfuric acid, the endospermic cells present in the seeds will show the purple color. It will show the purple color. Same strychnine, when reacting with the concentrated sulfuric acid and potassium dichromate, it shows violet to red, then finally yellow in color. So, this is about the chemical test with respect to that of the strychnine. Whereas brucin, when reacts with concentrated nitric acid, the endospermic cell shows yellow in color. So, 2 chemical tests for strychnine, 1 for brucin. Now, there is one important thing to be remembered that in exam, if like a statement is being given that which of the following plants give yellow color gives yellow color with endospermic cells upon reaction with nitric acid. So in the options they were made giving Rauwolfia, Vinca, Nux vomica and Senna. Even if you don't know the answer, you can see that if in the question they have mentioned as endosperm, they have mentioned as endosperm. So endosperm is going to be present in the seeds. So in the option, look out for the plant which is being obtained from the seeds. Like Senna is from the leaf, that is not an option. Next, Rauwolfia, roots and rhizomes, no, that is also not an option. Next, Vinca, this is also from the leaves, no, this is also not an option. So Nux vomica, yeah, Nux vomica seeds consist endosperm. So this is how even you can get the option. So endosperm is present in the seeds. So this test is positive to the plants which is being obtained from the seed. This is also how you can remember it. Now in the seed, strychnine is going to be present between the in the middle part of the seed, whereas brucin is present in the outer regions of the endosperm. So that's how you can see the yellow color outside in the brim, whereas strychnine in the middle you can see this purple color when treated with Mandelin's reagent. Now coming to the uses of this Strychnos nux vomica. This is a bitter stomachache and tonic. What is a bitter stomachache? Stomachache means the crude drug which helps in digestion, which assists in digestion is known as stomachache. So this nux vomica is used as a stomachache, and it also acts as CNS stimulant. Next, brucin. As we have said that brucin is the more bitter constituent than the strychnine. Now this brucin is used to denature the alcohol. As when you are going to add the brucin, the alcohol will become the bitter and it doesn't fit for consumption. So that's why this brucin is used for denaturing of the alcohol. Next, after that, allied drug. So we have discussed about the substituents. We have discussed about the adulterants, that Strychnos nux blanda and Potatorum. Here we are discussing about the allied drug. So what is that allied drug means? Whenever there is unavailability of the genuine or crude drug, like Strychnos nux vomica is not available in the market. So we can use this Strychnos ignati in place of Strychnos nux vomica, because it consists of more or less chemical constituents with that of Strychnos nux vomica. So this can be used, allied drugs means are the crude drugs which can be used in place of original crude drugs. Okay. So when you when we are going to compare between this allied drug and the authentified drug like nux vomica, see here, as we have discussed, that it is greenish brown in color, whereas ignati it is dark green in color. Size, this is 10 to 30 mm in diameter and 4 to 6 mm in thickness, but this is 25 mm long. And the shape, we know that Strychnos nux vomica is disc-shaped seeds it is going to have, whereas the Strychnos ignati is having ovoid shape. Now percentage of alcohol, if you see, there is now from 1.5 to 5%, whereas here it is 2.5 to 3%. The lower limit is high in case of Strychnos ignati. So that's why this can be used as an allied drug. Now in trichomes, as we have known that in the microscopical character, it consists of lignified trichomes in nux vomica, but this Strychnos ignati consists of unlignified trichomes. Now apart from this ignati, there is also another drug which can be used as allied drug, that is Strychnos wallichiana. So these two, Strychnos ignati and Strychnos wallichiana, can be used as allied drug, whereas adulterants are nux blanda and Potatorum. So these are the most important point with respect to GPAT in case of Strychnos nux vomica. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching the video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel Cognosy Made Easy for further updates. Thank you.